Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of dividing decimals. This is standard 5.3G in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 1 off the 2017 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So Amber is going to save a total of $3.20 over 5 weeks. She saved the same amount of money each week, so we have equal groups. That's going to be important for us to know. How much money did she save each week? Well, equal groups gives us a hint that we are either going to multiply or we are going to divide. And so if we wanted to multiply 5 times $3.20, we wouldn't get any of those answer choices. All of those answer choices are smaller. So you see that it looks like it's going to be 5 divided into $3.20. Now, what does that look like visually? Well, we know that our total is going to be, if we wanted to draw a strip diagram, $3.20. And we want to split this up into 5 equal groups. So what we could do if we really wanted to is we could just take any of these, right? The 144, the 156, so on and so forth. We could just multiply that by 5. We could add it 5 times using repeated addition and just see which one of those gets us up to $3.20. But what we'll do is we will look at the standard algorithm for dividing when you have a decimal, and then we will see what happens after that. We can look at another way to solve it. So when we are dividing by a decimal, we need to first look at our divisor. So our divisor here is this 5. First, make sure there are no decimals in the divisor. It needs to be just a whole number. And in this case, we're good. If you did have a decimal in the divisor, we're going to need to shift it either to the left or to the right and match that in the dividend, because you never really want to divide with an actual decimal in the divisor. So once we make sure that our divisor is a whole number, we look at our dividend. So here's our dividend right here, 3.20, 3 and 20 hundredths, because that's the $3.20. We take our decimal and we move it straight up. We line it up right there in our quotient bar, and then that's it. We just pretend like that decimal doesn't exist. We ignore it. We pretend it's 5 into 320. We just divide like normal. So 5 goes into 3 0 times. We're going to bring down just the 2, 1 digit at a time. 5 goes into 32 6 times. So 6 times 5 is 30. Remainder of 2, we're going to bring this 0 down. Look at that, everything goes nice and neat. 5 goes into 24 times. And so that is going to give us a remainder of 0. So it looks like it's 64 cents. So if we wanted to, we could fill in our strip diagram here, 64 cents. So it looks like 64 cents plus 64 cents plus 64 cents 5 times is going to get us 320. So if we wanted to double check, that's what we would do, is we would take our 64 cents. We would multiply it 5 times, because remember, we are looking at equal groups. So we can use multiplication and division. So 5 times 4, that's going to be 20. Let's see, 5 times 6 is going to be 30. Add that 2 back in, that is going to be 32. Carry that up there, and then 5 times 0 is that 0. Let's bring that 3 back. So it looks like we've got 320. Digits are right, the decimal's in the wrong spot. Remember, when we multiply decimals, we don't worry about lining things up. We just multiply like the normal numbers. We bring the decimals in at the end. We check how many decimals are behind the digit in the factors. 1, 2, and then nothing there. That's just a 5. So I've got 2 digits behind the decimal in the factors. I need to bring my decimal in once, twice, with my product. That gets me back to my 320, which means my answer is C, 64 cents.